And then
this is all stuff to teach your children.
No, not to teach your children, but I don't do that anymore.
No, I'm telling Wolfie, like, you know, the rules are the rules and not all of them are for us. Isn't that the way? That's the way it's working. Oh, it is deep in the summer, and you know how we're feeling.
Summer deals makes me feel like Sabrina.
Going through the jasmine in Natasha's hair.
I'll tell you where I didn't feel like I was going through the jasmine in my mind.
Oh, where?
At grocery outlet.
What?
I mean, it was like, I was like, okay, I went right when it opened.
Did you go the time that I said that I would go with you?
No. That was like at 4:30. I went at like
guys, if you haven't been tracking
tracking
the grocery outlet saga on this podcast, I am obsessed with it. To me, it is honestly, it puts me in almost like a verge of orgasm state.
Yeah, and if you don't have if you're not listening in LA, just go to.
There's other grocery outlets.
Oh, there are. It's a chain.
Yeah. I saw one in Lake Arrowhead. I bet it's global.
Okay, so I needed like supplies.
Yeah.
So I went. I had my sunglasses on.
What were you supplying?
Well, I needed to outfit an entire kitchen.
Okay, got it.
I need like tinfoil, mixing bowls.
Your dog is simply tearing apart the set.
Bath mats. I just needed like a lot of stuff.
Okay.
And I think right now, hold on. Captain, sit. Captain.
If you're not watching on YouTube, Natasha's talking to her husband. This is a kink of theirs.
Okay, I went. It was 8:30 in the morning. They had just opened.
Perfect time. Any crackheads?
No, there was like a hot guy there that I was trying to not make eye contact with.
Good. The hot guys are finding out about it.
Because it's in like the hipster neighborhood.
Yes.
That got, what's it called?
What's the neighborhood?
It was in Highland Park, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like, what's it called when all the white people come to your neighborhood?
Gentrification.
Yeah, gentrification.
It's a gentrification.
Okay, so there was like another I was like, okay, I can't make eye contact. This is embarrassing that we're all here. And
why is it embarrassing? I want, if you are of the sort of like, it's like this like white women's mentality, and I'm so sorry to have made it racial, and I'm so sorry to have made it gendered, but there is something, and because Shauna is the same demographic as you, and there's something about that demo that does not want to save money. Like
I do want to save money. Why do you think I was there? I mean, I think everything
but why were you embarrassed?
Well, first let me say, everything has gotten so expensive.
Thank you.
I shared an entree with my daughter and an appetizer, and it was still $100.
Where were you?
At an Italian restaurant. I don't know. My favorite Italian restaurant. I'm just saying, everything is very expensive.
What did you guys split? You're like a bottle of wine.
I had one glass of wine.
A 2019 Chianti.
One burrata.
Okay.
Salad, which was probably, well, here's what they got me. The glass of wine was $18.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
The burrata salad was like $18, $20. And then the special lasagna was $45.
Now, I hate to hard pivot back to grocery outlet, but you know what you're not going to see there? An $18 glass of wine. You know what you are going to see there? A bottle of wine, absolutely original. You can Google it. $70 bottle of wine for $7.99.
Okay, well.
So you go there, the hot guy's hot.
All right, I go there. I'm just trying to load up the cart with things that I know, like, are safe.
Yes.
Like
brands.
No food.
No food.
I didn't.
What are you putting in the cart?
I got things like flour and sugar.
Yeah, the flour is
and
good.
And like spices.
Yes.
And like soy sauce.
And were you happy?
Well, I did bring the flour home, and then I realized the back of the bag was like completely like water damaged.
That's your fault.
No, why?
You had probably water in your car.
I got a No, it came like that. And then
well then check the backs of your flowers.
And then I got what's it called? Bragg's, not Dr. Bronner.
Yes.
Bragg's nutritional yeast.
Yes.
It didn't taste like the same thing though.
No,
it was sweet.
This is the tongue of a white woman who feels bad about saving. This is like Shauna.
I don't feel bad about saving.
Yeah, but your tongue is doing something crazy to you.
I think it tasted weird.
Okay.
But the sandwich bags work.
You could take that Bragg's back and say it tastes weird. And the sandwich bags do work.
But I did get a surge because the whole thing, and I piled up my cart.
You got a surge like inside of you?
Yes, because the whole experience was like $80, and I had gotten like so many things. Like if I had gotten these things on Instacart, I would have paid like $400
in fucking debt. HELOC on the house. No water damage on the bag, but your house is no longer yours.
I'm going to take a picture of the back of the flour bag, though.
Take a picture of that receipt because they show you how much you save every time. Now, do I have any association with grocery outlet? Absolutely not, other than I am a self-professed brand ambassador. And that surge that you felt, Natasha,
yes,
in grocery outlet as you checked out, that is the feeling, the inner deal boner that every listener is going to feel today, because today is an episode jam-packed with summer deals.
Okay, what else you got?
Well, you've been talking about wanting to take your daughter to Universal Studios, right?
Oh, yes. Well, she wants to go because Wolfie's told her all about it.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
And you've sent pictures and videos, so whenever she sees it, she's like, where is he? I want to go there.
So here's the thing. If you live in LA, this is a great one for you. If you're visiting LA, there is a California locals deal. You get for like less than $200 an annual pass to Universal Studios. All of a sudden, this thing that is like this, like, oh my God, will we be afford to be able to take our amusement park child? Which is, that's how you guys sound, honestly. When you call in, that is exactly how you sound. All of the words are sort of Amelia Bedelia. But it turns into the cheapest date. We go there for a couple hours because we've got this annual pass. Now, you're asking me, how am I going to get the annual pass? I live in Tacoma. Guess what? Chat GPT. You go in there, you say, make me a bill. Make me a DWP bill, a hydro bill, whatever, and a water bill.
Wait, this is illegal.
I don't care.
You're telling people to commit fraud to get into
Look, the Jasmine's not going to
goofy parking at Universal City Walk.
Jasmine blowing through the details of your mind or whatever. What is it? Jasmine blowing through the details.
It's not the details. It's something. We knew it at the top.
Look, you gotta blur your eyes a little and.
So you're saying go to ChatGPT and do a gas report?
Yeah, put your name on a bill. You know, I may or may not have used ChatGPT this morning to put my name on a call log that said that I canceled an appointment where there was a cancellation fee. I said, I left a message. They said, show me on your call log.
Sabrina?
What the hell's wrong with you, Natasha? This is deals, summer deals.
This is like...
What, are you going to report me? To who?
Well, this is public, so...
Okay, well, great. You don't even know who I did this to, but I saved $100. By saying that I called when I didn't call. I didn't blame a human. I blamed the system. I said, I left a message. I don't know where it went.
And then you found out how to get your name put on the call log.
on my missed calls, or like, all your call log, I said, move that call that I made too late to Friday.
And then you screenshotted
or Thursday,
it.
I don't want to get caught by anybody.
You screenshotted it.
And sent it. And that was $100 in my pocket. That's literally a whole pantry at grocery outlet.
What do you think?
But one thing before we move on from Universal Studios, and you can then ask what it means about my psyche and who I am. But Universal Studios, 2 parking tips when you go there. There is a metro station that you can park at. They will never tow you. It's $3 for the entire day instead of $60 to park up top. You want to park up top but not pay $60? Parking is free if you buy a movie ticket. Also, what I realized from going to Universal Studios so many times, you know what's nice? You go in a couple things at Universal Studios, then you want a nap, right? There's nowhere to nap there. But at Universal City Walk, there is a movie theater. You get free parking for buying the tickets. Your kid is watching Hoppers, and you are absolutely sleeping. Okay? So that's that. We'll check that off. That's the Universal Studios.
What is Sean? All right, does Shauna stand by you?
She barely stands near me. Does she stand by my lies?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's
look,
hard. If it's a
you.
corporation and it's $100, I get it. Like,
yeah. I mean, my whole history with theft started at an amusement park called Canada's Wonderland when I realized, why am I standing in this line to pay $20 for this chicken nugget and fries? I'm just going to walk, sit down and eat it. And that really was summer breeze.
You would steal the food.
Yeah, then I went in a little cuckoo there. Then I started.
When I was a waitress, I figured out how to steal
the food.
Well, not steal the food, but like
I love that deals has immediately become like theft jail.
I really needed money. I had no money.
You don't have to tell me.
And I had figured out, like, you would call your drinks back then.
Yeah.
And so you'd say, like, 3 vodka tonics, 2 gin and tonics, 3 Cosmos, and 5 Amstels. And then you'd show the bartender that they were all written down.
Yeah.
I kind of figured out how to, like, make that a little...
You call more than what's written.
And it was more like you write less or something.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Write less, say more.
Yeah, and so you got more drinks, then you would get the money, and then...
This is all stuff to teach your children.
No, not to teach your children, but I don't do that anymore.
No, I'm telling Wolfie, like, you know, the rules are the rules, and not all of them are for us. Isn't that the way? That's the way it's working. The rules are the rules, and not all of them are for us. But you are young, so you don't get to decide which ones are for you and which ones not. But I'm not going to be mad at you if you decide, like we were talking about graffiti. And I'm like, you know what? If my kid ends up being like a cutie that like is like in an alley full of graffiti, wants to be like, Wolfie, I'm not going to be mad at him.
Yeah, but he could get arrested for doing that. My brother got arrested
Character
for
building.
Really nice graffiti.
It's better to get arrested for something that's absolutely harming no one than to never be arrested at all.
All right. Well, I don't know exactly if I agree with you.
Well, it doesn't matter because we're leaving the country. We're going to Mexico. The next deals is harking back. And I promise that'll be the only time on this podcast I ever say that word, harking, to when our kids were little. And we went to Punta Mita. And we were just talking about how we should talk about it on the podcast because it was such a nice vacation.
They were so little.
Well priced. That was also back in the day when they were so little, you could just put them in that little crate.
We hired, on your recommendation,
Thank you.
We just found a woman who worked at the hotel's grandma to just come sit with them and watch them in the playpen.
She was perfect.
She was, but it was still kind of scary.
Well, there was one moment where...
We're in Mexico. She's a stranger.
What does the Mexico have to do with it?
We're in a country that it's not our country. I don't know.
I consider it my country.
Well... You're in a foreign country. I mean, I remember another hotel I stayed in Mexico did not have locks on the doors.
Well, that's bad. You got to not go there. But going to Punta Mita with your child, I'm going to give you a incredible
This is good.
tip off. The Four Seasons in Punta Mita is one of the nicest hotels. Mm-hmm. It's gorgeous, and it's got a lazy river, and it's probably like $5,000 a night to stay in. But those amenities... they are all yours for the price of a calamari. Because here's what you do. You call the Four Seasons.
You dragged me. I couldn't believe we did this.
We stayed at a place that was like $100 a night,
so
right?
we were staying, Moshe had booked, like, it was his birthday, right?
Yes.
And, like, we had booked the entire hotel for, like, $800 for the whole weekend. Like, and everyone paid, like, $100 or whatever a night.
And that $800 included everybody's grandma that worked there.
Yeah, it was like and it was very charming, and it had like, you know, you could actually walk in. You know, sometimes I don't.
It was right across from the beach.
Yeah, it was right across from the beach. I took a surf lesson. You could walk to like legitimate, cool restaurants, not just the Four Seasons. Like I kind of would prefer to vacation like that and not be like beholden to like golf aesthetic at the Four Seasons.
Of course, you don't
when I'm in Mexico.
You don't want to be basic, but you do want to be lapping up those rich amenities for the price of one calamari.
So I remember you were like, "We're going here," and then how did you figure that out? You're like, "If we just," because I remember we had to give our name.
Wear your bathing suits, first of all.
Oh yeah.
Let's make this transition from calamari to pool real smooth.
Oh, because we didn't have permission to be in the pool. We had lunch reservations.
And by the way, for something like this, Shauna doesn't stand just by me. She's like ahead of it. She's like, she's a rebel. So she enjoys this as well. So we both enjoy making a reservation, and you could probably do this at any Four Seasons or any like beautiful hotel. When we went to Hawaii, we did this at the St. Regis every day. You make a reservation at the restaurant, and do you think these people care if you're like swimming after? Not if you're tipping them. And all of a sudden, you're enjoying 5-star amenities for 0-star prices.
Whoa! So that's what we did, right? We just ordered the food.
We ordered lunch, and then we were like, let's take a stroll. And then we were like, oh, I fell in the pool. And then we just spent the afternoon at the pool. Did we get kicked out?
I do feel like it didn't end great. But I don't remember why exactly.
I think we went to the lazy river, and I think they wanted to see some wristbands or something, and we were like, oh, they're in our car.
But we were good for the infinity pool that was attached to the restaurant.
We took so many beautiful pictures in that pool.
Oh my God, I have one hanging up in my house. It was really nice.
Cute. So then there we go. That's a deals. And that's international deals.
I like that. And listen, you've been inspiring me. I am re-outfitting some things in my house. And so I've been going to Facebook Marketplace. And I have to say, I haven't been having great luck. So I need a new mattress.
Okay.
I want a Helix.
Okay.
Potential sponsor for our podcast.
That's
or a
Casper.
Brand? Yes. They come in a box and they get big.
Well, Casper's available at Costco.
Oh, really? How much?
Yeah. Probably like $400 to $600.
Oh, interesting. So I wouldn't have had to deal with the man who said he had a Casper for $450 or Pokemon trade. So so he has my number. We're going back and forth.
This is a new Casper for $450 or Pokemon
new
trade?
inbox. $450 or Pokemon trade.
What is the Pokemon trade?
I don't know. Didn't ask. I tried to get it for $300, and then he was like, sure. And then when I texted him, he's like $450. So I'm like, okay, great. And now, so we're going back and forth, and I'm like, I hired someone to go get it.
Okay.
In a truck.
Uh-huh.
They're on their way there. I text the man. It probably says possibly Natasha Leggero. So it's like, I don't know if this guy knows who I am. Maybe he could.
Yes.
And then he calls, or he texts back, oh, today I got to help my mom with something. And so I'm like,
so he's a good guy.
I just hired. I didn't tell him this, but I had hired someone to go get this mattress. No. So I'm like, I should just be a Costco.
You put the cart before the horse.
I know.
You put the man before the
What'd you
Facebook
say, Mel?
deal.
$850 for a king at Costco.
$850
see, $450. It's a king.
Yeah, it's a king.
$450 in the box or Pokemon trade. I'm still winning.
I really am interested in the Pokemon trade. I'd love for you to go back.
I didn't want to ask.
Yeah, I don't understand what it's like. Such
I told
a strange...
Moshe, and Moshe said Pokemon is like really valuable, and there's like all these guys out there who are like really into it.
Okay.
I don't know. Mo, do you know about this?
Yeah.
What's
huge?
Yeah.
So, but why wouldn't he want just cash? Why would he want my Pokemon trade?
Pokemon goes up in value.
I guess it's also like a way of him finding community. Where it's like, and let me just throw this out there. If you are an adult that loves Pokemon, also get in touch.
Right.
It's like for me, if I was selling something and I was like, $20 or talk about pickleball. If you're lonely.
So I do feel like I'm expending, is that a word? Expending a lot of energy.
Yeah, I'd like to hark back and say it's a word.
I'm expending a lot of energy to try to save money.
Oh, that is the danger.
And I'm kind of losing on this a little bit.
That is the danger. Sometimes you do find yourself when you calculate how much you're working on your deals, you're paying a very low hourly rate. But it's just got to be more about the pleasure.
The pleasure of going on Facebook Marketplace.
The pleasure of the thrill. You felt the surge.
I know, but you know what I have been doing?
It's the deals surge.
It's the deals surge. And on Facebook Marketplace specifically, I'm getting like a drug addict. And then I'm like, just buy the iron chairs. Buy the iron chairs. Can I get them for $500?
Yes.
And then they come and I'm like, wait, why did I get these? These don't match.
I would say the feeling is like...
Or knives. I'm buying like individual knives.
Oh, that's
great. I'm saving $10.
I'm into it. I love this. I love this for you. When I was younger, when I was so little, and I was so little physically too, so it's weird, but I was taking these like caffeine pills that are like meant to make you lose weight. And on the back of it, I remember it says like, you'll be zooming. And I feel like, and I was zooming. And that feeling of zooming, that is what the surge is. When you are like on the like grocery outlet, Costco, like you're like looking at the amount that you're saving and you're like, zoom. And then all of a sudden you're buying knives.
And it's because I was like, I don't need a knife block. I could just buy individual knives that are the brand that I want. And then they all work.
Yes.
And then the shipping is like $20 more, and I'm not really saving anything. And it's a used knife, and I'm just like, I don't have a knife sharpener.
No, that's when you back away from the cart. Now you back away from the cart.
And then have you ever ventured into the home goods vortex?
Oh, that's for Shauna. Shauna's out there summer breezing at the Home Goods. TJ Maxx.
Home Goods smells like plastic. You walk in and it's like plastic and
cancer
farts.
in 30 years.
Yeah, it just doesn't smell good, and yet I can't. It is like a magnet. And it's like always like sometimes I've gone when they open, and it's always like the frazzled 60-year-old
really going
ladies.
Opening day for all this stuff.
Well, because I'm I'm trying to get it out of the way, like it's like a job.
You're trying not
I
to be
drop
seen.
the kid off at work.
Yeah.
This isn't fun for me.
And then you go, and then it's almost like you are like a ninja, and you're like, now I'm going to go do my dirty business.
Exactly. And also, it's not busy at that time. There was a set of Paris Hilton knives, as I saw. They said that's hot on the back of them.
Oh my God.
She's really branched out. But yeah, so I'm at Home Goods, and now I have a new hack for Home Goods.
Which is?
Because I did start to see that my house was starting to look like one too many wicker baskets.
Okay.
You start to kind of have that Home Goods feel, and what you want is like high quality. That's why I like
high-low. You want to go high-low.
High-low, which to me means the best brands, but used on Facebook Marketplace. Like I would rather have the best brand of used knife than go get a That's Hot knife collection
I agree.
at Home Goods, right?
No, you don't want that.
You want
knives.
the name brands. So now here's my new thing. Home Goods. 3 words for you.
What?
Made in Italy.
Oh.
Anything that says made in Italy, grab that shit. A cutting board, a teapot. Made in Italy. It's better.
Is it better?
Yes. Of course it's better.
Okay. Made
You don't
in
want
Italy.
made in China.
All right. Now let's clip that. Let's clip that. Let's send it wide. All right.
I'm trying to contribute to deals, okay?
I'm happy. I think made in Italy at the Home Goods and everything you say about China and the Chinese people is true. I have another deal.
Okay.
And this is something that it might be too late for your summer. You might have decided we're going to splurge on the good summer camp. But guess what? This summer, what we did? There's the summer camp that makes him really happy where he rides horses and he does archery. Guess what? It's like $2,400
A week?
for 2 weeks.
$1,200 a week is very expensive.
Steep. And so I, as an experiment, and still when I drove him to that camp sometimes, it would be like, oh, I don't want to go to camp. It's like always more fun to be with your parents. And so I was like, all right, next summer we're not going to do it and we're going to make you miss that camp. And if we're going to go back to the rich camp and we are in a position to afford it, then you will taste that horse as you ride it. And so this summer, I just did like $500 a week camps.
Which, by the way, is still really expensive.
Still really expensive. And by the way, I focused on tennis. I'm like, this is going to be the summer that you hit tennis balls all summer.
And
so
he must be a little annoyed at that because that's like heavy physical activity in the hot sun.
I have a feeling they're letting him go on his tablet in the afternoon, which is okay.
You're paying for tennis camp.
If he's going to have a forehand and a backhand, I don't mind a little Minecraft. Could you imagine if he has a forehand and a backhand, like a proper one by the end of the summer, I could be hitting with him? That kid.
So is he at tennis camp right? Oh, he's still in school.
He's at tennis camp.
I dropped my kid off at gymnastics camp.
Okay.
And it was a line this morning, a line full of kids kind of like who you can tell were like, I don't want to do this. Even though the place is really fun, it's like summer's here and like 8:30 a.m. Bye, guy. It's like everyone's the kids. You can just kind of tell.
They're like, oh, this is gonna give me an eating disorder eventually. I mean, this is gonna.
I hope she liked it. Today was the first day of that. But also, why are we doing a different camp every week?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, go get a skill.
Yeah, and get a skill, and also get some friends, get some relationships.
Get a life.
How do you get relationships when you're at a camp for 5 days then you're at a new camp for the other 5 days?
Yeah, and also the cute friendships. Exactly, the friendships at camp, and then you like pretend like you're gonna stick with them, and it's like I'm not gonna keep up with this lady who's the mother of this girl that you've known for a week. It's just not gonna happen. Well, that's it. Humble camp.
All right, I love it.
Thousands of dollars of savings. At this point, by the end of this episode, at this point, you probably saved $20,000 per listener.
And if you do any Sabrina's tips, might be subpoenaed soon.
Hey, subpoena Jalees. Oh, I forgot to say at Universal Studios, speaking of subpoenaed, don't pay attention to the line between the fast track lane and the regular line. And I do encourage you, especially on the Harry Potter ride, go ahead and duck under and just go fast track because no one's going to see you. That saves you 2 hours of lining up.
Does Wolfie
And for Natasha, you don't even have to duck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Does Wolfie defer to your decision-making process? Because my daughter is like, you are not allowed to ask that. She's like very aware that I'm always trying to like.
No, he definitely is like, I'm bad cop, he's good cop. Like we did one time get the car towed, and ever since then he's like Baba, can we park here? And I'm like, that's good for him to know that we might get towed.
Right.
It's 2 brains here, not just one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he understands. It's like I am conditioning him to understand. It's like it's not hurting anyone for us to go in the fast track lane. If anything, everybody should be following us over there. It'll make each lane. Don't actually do just the listeners of this podcast go into the fast track lane.
By the way, did you? Oh, I think we talked about this. You did
have some work done. Yeah.
You did.
Jaw and I got my eyes pinched.
Dude, how about when people start showing you the facelift they want on Instagram? And it's like $200,000, these people.
This is how you're going to get a new face.
The time commitment.
The money commitment or the time
commitment? The money commitment, of course. I can't afford it.
Well, you know that I'm going to do no work to my face until I turn 60. And then I'm going to scare the shit out of everyone. I'm going to come out. Hello!
You know what's been happening to me lately?
I'm serious.
I'm going to parties and no one's recognizing me at first.
Really?
That's like, has that ever happened to you? I'm like, do I look fucked up?
Well, if I'm wearing a hat, then more people will recognize than if I'm wearing my top bun, which is casual.
Okay, because I feel like this is happening to me a little too much for comfort, where I'm like, hey, and people are like, hey.
Yeah. Well, they haven't seen you in a minute.
Maybe it's time for that facelift.
Hey, deals.
Do you have any deals on a facelift,
Do not get it. This is where I draw the line. High, low. When it comes to work on your face, you go high.
Okay.
I have one last deal to share.
Yeah, and then also I'd like to know, when do you go low?
When I go, all these things. I go low. What do you mean?
Like home, go into the.
Yeah, I go low. This is here for an example. On the weekend, we rented a boat. Duffy's boats. I think they're in different locations. They're like, $200 for 2 hours. So you feel fancy. Mm-hmm. You're on a boat for 2 hours. It goes maybe 2 miles per hour, but it's so cute with the kids. Well, Rowan, it was his first time on a boat. He was so excited. Aww. He was so excited. He kept on pretending to see a crocodile. Crocodile! And so we bring a charcuterie board. I go low on the like pepperoni stuff. I got like organic from Grocery Outlet. But then I went to Cookbook, the expensive store. I buy expensive cheeses. What do I put the pepperoni and the other meats that I got from Grocery Outlet? I put that in the Cookbook bag.
Oh, so Shauna doesn't know.
Yeah, and I am a repeat offender of putting Grocery Outlet things in other bags. And I'm telling you, that'll make that taste of the Brags taste different. You'd be like, oh, it's different. It's better from Cookbook.
Well, hopefully Shauna doesn't listen to this.
She does listen to the danger is she's starting to be into this podcast.
I love the charcuterie board.
Yeah, on the rental boat.
On the cheap boat.
Yeah, it's high-low all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you're mixing the cheese with the Grocery Outlet meat. It's like, it's perfect.
J'adore, Jalees.
J'adore.
Okay, well, you have one more.
I've been subpoena Jalees.
Wait, I thought you said you had one more.
It was just the boat.
Oh, okay. Well,
this is a quickie episode.
Okay, love it.
We got to go get back to these kids. We have no childcare. We've got these camps that end at 1 p.m. because they're $500.
Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, I know. Aftercare today, I asked them, I said, how much is it for her to stay an extra half hour? And they're like, $45.
Get a life. Blow me. $45. I pick her up and then you blow me.
All right. Well, listen, we love you. Let us know if you have any deals or
questions,
illegal things that we can do that no one will know.
Call in with all the illegal things that you've done, and I'll see you in jail, toots. And as always, I hope you never
meet anyone
like you. Someone.